All right, another video. I had a lot of fun with this last night, looking through this old Pentax manual. I figured I'd share it with you. Um, if you shoot a modern day DSLR, you could use these old film lenses, Pentax. These are 250mm lenses. There's two different ones you get, the Pentax M here and the Pentax A. So you can kind of see the difference here in quality. This one, I prefer the focus ring on it, and they will act a little differently on your DSLR. This one has an A, like it has up here, so when you flip this into A and it's on your camera, you're able to adjust the aperture on your camera. I've explained this in other videos, but maybe I should do a video exclusively about that. So anyway, this way you can control it directly on your camera. This one not. You have to control it all the time on the lens here. So this one you could use in aperture priority mode since it has that A. This one you cannot. You can only use it in manual mode, and you'll have to hit the the green button on the back to actually get the light meter to work properly. So if you like using some of those other modes, I prefer these because the just the focus ring, and plus being able to use aperture priority and all that good stuff. So these tend to cost a little bit more. If you're looking to purchase these off eBay used or something, just for these 50mm, this one's about $35, $45 somewhere in there, and this one M is basically the same, maybe slightly cheaper. So that's what you'll find on other focal length too. The ones that have the A typically sell for just a little bit more, so it's almost worth it just to get the ones with the A if they're very similar in price. So let's go over this. This has a lot of cool stuff in it. I was really enjoying this last night. So we'll just go through here. Look at all those lenses. People say Pentax doesn't have a lot of lenses, but you could, like I said, you could use all these lenses in your cameras. Look at all these 50mm. See that? Different ones there. And see that one that says Pentax F? That's the autofocus one. I did a 50mm battle and had a couple of these lenses in it. You might want to check that out in my archive. So those are some of the 50mm. Like I said, all these will work on your modern day DSLR for Pentax. With that ultra wide 15mm f3.5. It's an A as well. That'd be a really killer lens. And some of these you'll be surprised if you're like, oh man, you get on eBay, and some of them are kind of costly. Like that one's kind of expensive. I think that one's over $200. I hadn't Googled it or eBayed it yet, but 24mm, 20mm. These are all full frame lenses too. So if you have a Pentax K1, these will work in full frame mode on there. And these wide angle lenses. It's just a lot of fun going through these old manuals and such. See, you probably didn't think Pentax had an 85mm. There's an old 85mm f1.4. Nice looking lens. I've never used one of those. I'm guessing they're in the $300 range. So some of them, like I said, even though they're old, they're still costly. And most of these are that have super multi-coated, so they have a nice coating on them as well. And some photographers say the older lenses, the coating isn't quite as well. No, I need to do a video on that. And these are kind of costly. So if you're looking at these, I would just go ahead and get the like this 2.8. I'd just go ahead and get the modern day one because it's only like 100, 200 bucks, maybe more than that one, and it's a DA star as well. So on that one, I'd probably pass. But these old film photos. Now here is where you start to get costly. Those almost look like old Canon, or the Canon L series ones that you see in the sports sidelines, real similar. But these are the longer telephoto lenses, and you can see they go up 400, 500, 600. Some of these I'll never see. Some of these are extremely rare. So yeah, a lot of them you'll have to, here in the States, you'll find them on eBay, but they'll be in Japan. So a 1200mm f.8, that'll be fun to play around with. Anyway, I just thought I'd show this off because like I said, I had a lot of fun going through it last night. all these different ones. 24 to 50, that's a nice focal range there. $135 to $600. Get an example of the focal lengths. Pretty cool. And you go through this and you're like, maybe you've used a bunch of these before and you're like, I don't remember that one. I've never seen that one, because like some of these are very rare. That's an odd one. 85mm f2.2 the soft focus one. Oh, these are the Pentax lenses. There you go. Architecture lens. Yeah, leave a comment below if you've used any of these rare ones and let me know what you think. I hadn't tried this one. I need to try that one. I'm guessing it might act funky on some of the modern day DSLRs. This the autofocus one. It's got the F. So yeah, I'd like to try that. Hey, if you got this one, let me know if you've used it with some of the modern day autofocus lenses, and if you had any problems with that teleconverter f1.7. That's a pretty nice one. or if there's one you recommend. All I'm using right now is an old Tacumar one that's the A, so I'll go in manual focus. Old flashes, which you probably don't want because they don't charge up as well as modern day ones. These are for the old K1s and stuff like that. Just all these different accessories. Oh, bellows. If you hadn't tried it, oh, that's cool. Oh, viewfinder on top. If you hadn't used bellows before, it's fun. You can pick up a set of bellows for $50 or under, and it's a lot of fun if you like doing macro photography and stuff. Extension tubes, more bellows. There you go. Macro stuff, enlargement stuff. Other old filters. Cases. I need to try some of these out. Well, I've never really changed out my focusing tree, and I need to do that one time. So that one looks like a dang submarine attack. Funny. Yeah, I wonder. I'm assuming these. I don't know if these focusing. These might. I don't know if they work or not on the modern day stuff. I'm not sure if the size is probably a little bit different. Maybe not. But anyway, that's about it. Thanks for watching. And go ahead and subscribe if you hadn't to. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. I have another accessory thing around somewhere. I might go through it. But yeah, thanks for watching.